What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So far today, kind of cleaned the engine bay a little bit, sprayed some purple powder in there, just kind of hose it down, and honestly, came out really good. Just a quick spray down, but she actually has color again. It's not just like dirt and grime, it's actually decent in there. So one of the first mods we are trying to do to the Civic before we actually like put the engine and everything in is I want to convert all of the brakes to disc brakes. And with that being said, the thing we have to do today is start removing the drum brakes we have here. So we are going to try and remove these today. They are super rusted and I'm not sure if it's going to be like easy or not just because of my luck. So we're going to take an attempt. There's a cap on here that I didn't think was supposed to be on there because when I watch videos, it wasn't there. So we don't need too many tools. I know we need bolts to be able to knock the actual like dust boot off, and we need to get our axle wrench again to break the nut here. So it shouldn't be too difficult if everything wants to cooperate with us. But this is the first step into converting everything, is just removing the old drums so we can have space to put the new adapter plates on and the new disc brakes on. And unfortunately, I don't even have the disc brakes yet, but I just want to get this started just so when I get them, it'll be a lot faster and easier to do. I don't think this was even supposed to be like attached to this part. I think this is supposed to be attached to the wheel. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to get a bolt to actually break the dust cover off of it. To the front rusted piece of junk is actually just a dust cover. So what you're gonna do is just get a bolt. I wish I knew what size bolt it was, but I don't. I just happen to find one that's a 13 millimeter. I'm gonna tighten it down and it will kind of force its way off. That only took like 10 minutes of fighting with it to get it off. Not gonna lie, that's kind of annoying. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with all of you. I have no clue about anything with how drum brakes work. I don't know if these are newer brakes. I don't know if they're old. I really can't tell if they're worn out or not. But we're gonna get rid of them regardless because I want simplicity and stopping power of a disc brake. And we gotta figure out how to take the rest of this off. So if you look at it, there's a couple like springs in there, and I'm pretty sure you gotta take these springs out. I think you gotta take this axle nut off and take the actual spindle out, and then I think everything just kind of slides off after that, but I'm not too sure, so I'm gonna do a quick Google search and see how to take these actually off. So there's a couple of clips in here, they just kind of twist and rotate, and they come off. And I think when you take these off, that makes this whole boot want to actually release, but it's connected to a spring. Just snap my tripod again. I'm kind of upset about that. But we got the shoe off, kind of. So I think the next thing we gotta do is take the actual spindle off here, and this should just pop off, and then we can remove this backing plate and just remove the line, and it should be easy as that, I think. This tripod has been good to me for the last couple years, but it finally snapped again, I think, for the last time. So time to replace her, boys. I've had that since college. So I just found out that using a small like separator tool, I cranked it down with my hand, I didn't even use a tool, is the best way to do it because it kind of just pulled it off. So now we have a couple more bolts that's actually on the backing plate itself right here. So we have to remove those, remove the lines, and that should be it. It should just come off. So after doing the first one, the second one isn't going to be hard at all. So it's a few bolts, a few springs, and that's all it takes. So now I know when I do the other side of how to actually take it off. And the reason I am not taking it all the way off right now is because I don't have my draining bucket, so I can't really drain the brake fluid right now. So once I get the bucket, I can drain the fluid and take them all the way off, but that's 99% of the way done. I just have to drain the fluid and undo the line and it's out. So that's pretty much all it is. Taking that off also was important to me because I needed to see what the spindle was actually made of. And I think there's 3 different types of spindles, but the one that I have on here is the CIV, which is the one you need if you're using conversion plates. So I can show you guys what the CIV is, but it's the one that's all one piece. It's not bolted together, it's not stamped, it's just one big piece. And yeah, I'll show you guys what I mean by that. But that's how you get the conversion plate on, is by putting it on there and then it's all good to go. You can see where the bare metal is. That is the thing I'm looking for. I can try to move this, but the lines are still holding it on. But it's all one piece back here. So that is exactly what we're looking for, and that's what we need for the conversion plate. I'm going to be ordering this conversion plate like any day now. Just I'm a broke boy right now because bills. So we're gonna order it as soon as we can, and then we can get the rotors and the calipers, and we can just do the whole brakes. So the next video hopefully is me just doing the entire brakes, and I'm gonna try to make it more interesting than this one probably was. But it's small baby steps to get this car running. Since the snow is finally like melting away, we're getting closer and closer to being able to put that engine in. So hopefully the next like week or 2, I can buy new mounts and I can actually put the engine in the car just to have it sitting there, because just having it sitting there is gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna leave you guys off here. So if you guys will please do me a few things: comment, like, subscribe, keep doing you, stay motivated. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and peace.